What's up, Guardians? Your dude Sly here, and welcome back to another Sly Nation Witch Queen guide here in Destiny 2. So, let's talk Darkness Rifts. Even though they do not look like they have anything to do with darkness, or a rift for that matter, there is a triumph to shoot all 10 of them, so that's what we're going to do. Now, I made a video last week about all of the Throne World secrets, and these rifts were one of them. In order to close these rifts, you first have to obtain the exotic grenade launcher called Parasite. Once you do, you then have to fire it at the ground and shoot it close enough so that you get damaged by it. This will then trigger a 10-second status effect that you can see at the bottom left-hand side of your screen. Once you have this buff, only then will your bullets affect the rift and you'll be able to close them. Now, it doesn't take much. Only one shot from just about any distance will do the trick. So with that out of the way, time to parade around the throne world and shut all these things down. So first, let's start with the three main areas within the throne world, as well as the lost sectors they contain within, and then we'll get to the other fringe areas. So starting with the Quagmire area. So starting off from the fast travel point located by Finch, you then want to head towards the Alluring Curtain by sticking to the right hand side of the map, and then head towards the light area. Simply cross over and save as far to the right as you can go. Make your way up the stairs and then jump your way up. Now, before you have to do even more jumping to get actually into the Alluring Curtain area, there's going to be this little pagoda beforehand, or kind of a hut. No idea what they call this thing, but nonetheless, right in the middle of it will be one of these darkness rifts. To me, they look like wisps of light, but nonetheless, shoot Parasite at the ground, and then use a regular weapon to close the rift. Easy, easy. Next, we're going to head into the Quagmire's Lost Sector, Extraction. Once inside, you're going to need to first complete the 3 plates to then open the door to venture further in to the final boss encounter. Once you're here, take out the witch and then head towards the Lost Sector chest. And right above the archway, located behind that chest, will be the Darkness Rift for this Lost Sector. Again, shoot the ground with Parasite, pop it with a kinetic energy weapon, and you're good to go. Alright, so with the Quagmire out of the way, next let's head to the Fluorescent Canal. So once you make it into the Fluorescent Canal area, you want to head to the exact middle of this map. You're going to see this kind of central location with water fountain and steps leading up to like a palace kind of archway thing. Inside, you'll see a creepy archway with this kind of Lord of the Rings vibe. While you're looking at the eye, but still outside, turn to your right and then look off into the distance. You'll see the Darkness Rift floating just past the edge. Even from here, it only takes one bullet to close it once you've shot yourself with the Parasite grenade launcher. Alright, next up, Sepulcher, the Fluorescent Canal's Lost Sector. Pretty much a straight shot from that gazing eye you were just at. Simply head towards the Witch's Ritual portal, and you'll see the entrance kind of tucked below. Once inside the Lost Sector, you will again have to make it all the way to the boss room. Having this launcher out shows you just how much of a beast it really is once you get that times 20 buff on, and it one-shots just about anything. So once you reach the boss and are looking at the chest, you want to turn 90 degrees to your left and you will see it floating over there in the corner. Just take it out, and now onwards to Miasma. Now, the rift in this area is located by the Curious Witch Queen door, guarded by the 2 light-bearing knights. Now, I have a feeling this might be the start of the raid, or a dungeon yet to arrive. Anyways, on the left and the right-hand side of this area, you're going to see these 2 kind of T-shaped pillars. Jump on top of this one located right here on the right, and tucked behind it at the very top, you'll see the next Darkness Rift for the Miasma area. Okay, with that one taken care of, next let's head into the most hidden lost sector within Destiny, Metamorphosis. Now this one is kind of tricky, but fun nonetheless. This lost sector requires that you reach and beat the boss, so go ahead and blow through it. Just don't blow through all of your heavy ammo, as it's a pretty bad feeling to have, no heavy when you need to shoot yourself to close the rift. So save at least one shot. Anyways, after you beat the boss, grab the chest and then head towards the man cannon. Here, you kind of have to shoot yourself with Parasite, then immediately launch yourself. At the very apex of the jump, you're going to get a brief window to shoot the rift located on kind of a small ledge, so be sure to have your weapon loaded and ready to go. I recommend using an SMG or auto rifle and then just spray the ground with it, so that way you don't miss. If you do miss, kill yourself once you land with a grenade or rocket or whatever you have, and then you'll respawn back to the Lost Sector chest so you can try it again. However, once again, just be careful with your heavy ammo. If you run out of heavy ammo, I recommend going back through the Lost Sector where you killed enemies, and hopefully you'll find a brick lying on the ground. Alright, Guardians, so 6 down, 4 more to go. The following rifts are located in areas kind of off by themselves or within separate activities. The first of these is located within the Court of Thorns area, which you can access either through the campaign, both Wellspring activities, or even on patrol, but it takes simply forever to get there on patrol, so I recommend doing the Wellspring. During the Wellspring attack activity, right after you take the man cannons up to the ledge above you, the Darkness Rift will be up and to your left, chilling on one of the flying buttresses. If you look out over the ledge, then of course it'll be on your right, but nonetheless, it's fairly easy to spot once you're up in this area. Next, let's move on to the Queen's Bailey Rift. This area can be accessed by a hallway off of the Fluorescent Canal. So make your way there, and if you're again in the middle of the map looking at that gazing eye, you need to head to the left-hand corner. So hop on your Sparrow and ride it through the hallway until you reach the Queen's Bailey area. Now you don't have to kill all the enemies within, but it does help. Once you arrive, keep heading straight, and the rift will be located up and to your left. If you remember where you had to place all those Scorn helmets for that one quest or mission, the Darkness Rift is located directly above that flower. Alright, Guardian, so next Darkness Rift is located within the Altar of Reflection. Now, so far as I know, this can only be accessed either during the campaign or through one of the quests located in the Lost Sectors. So head to Sepulcher Lost Sector within the Fluorescent Canal, and once you make your way about a third of the way in, you're going to see a deep side orb kind of chilling in the middle of the room. This orb will then spawn in a Witch Queen symbol, which you have to line up. Once you line it up correctly, a mirror will appear where that orb was, and that will then take you into the Altar of Reflection. Now, depending on how you get there, you need to make it to the altar at the very end where you end up watching the memory. So take out all of the bosses as well as the enemies, and then head towards the altar itself. Now, as you approach, before you activate the memory, you want to stop and look directly off to your left. Over the edge, you'll see the next Darkness Rift for this area. Alright, ladies and gents, next, the final rift, which is located pretty much the most isolated area in the throne world, the Temple of Cunning. Now, to get there is pretty much a feat in and of itself. So, what I'm going to do here is make my way there on a Sparrow, and I'll speed up the footage so you can follow along to get there yourself if you need the help. And once we're there, I'll explain the rest. So enjoy the ride, and I'll talk to you once we arrive. Okay, so here we are, y'all, the Temple of Cunning. So once you jump off the top rope and make it all the way down to the bridge, you then need to head straight until you kind of see a sort of branch that goes off to the right. You're going to have to jump across, and if you look hard enough, you'll see a little rock ledge on the right hand side of that broken bridge. You can ledge grab this and make it across fairly easily. Once you're here, just follow the path until you see a deep side orb. So you use the hidden ledges to make your way up, and at about the halfway point, you will see the final Darkness Rift located within the Temple of Cunning. Might as well keep going and grab the chest at the end as well. But that's about it, y'all. All 10 Darkness Rifts. Go ahead and claim the triumph, and now you are one step closer to the title. But as for me, that pretty much does it. I hope this guide helped you find them all, and if you need help with anything else, be sure to check out my channel, as I have guides up on tons of other stuff to help you through your Destiny 2 journey. Keep an eye out for my Vow of the Disciple raid guides, as they will be live the day after the raid drops, which is something I absolutely cannot wait to dive into. As always, thank you guys so much for not only watching, but for supporting my channel, Sly Nation. There are hundreds of YouTubers out there, so thank you guys so much for supporting this one. Be sure to spank the thumbs up or down if you liked, loved, or hated this video, and subscribe for plenty more Witch Queen secrets, guides, and videos. If you wish to get in touch, business or otherwise, feel free to hit me up anytime. SlyNationGaming67@gmail.com, or check me out over on the socials at Sly_Nation on Twitter, Sly Nation Gaming on good old Facebook. Take care, y'all, and keep those eyes open for more Sly Nation vids coming out here soon. But until then, this is your dude Sly, and I'll see you guys next time.